Today we are going to do a casual get ready with me. I've got a couple of products to try. I've got the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, which I know is very old to the market, but I have literally never tried an Urban Decay eyeshadow before, so I thought we would try that out. I've got the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer that's new to me, and a lot of makeup that you guys have seen before, so I just thought we'd just put some makeup on together and just make it very chill, shall we? Hopefully that sounds interesting to you. If it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. First up, I'm gonna actually take the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss in the shade, I have no idea, Rosy, I think. Yeah, Rosy. I really like these Lawless lip glosses. They're a bit thicker and stickier than, say, like the Maracuja Juicy Lip, but it doesn't have that like plumping feeling, but I just really like the effect on the lips and it's quite hydrating. So we're going to dip into my Makeup by Mario eye primer today, and I'm just gonna quickly prime the lid. So I'll just speed through this because it's a bit boring. So let's get stuck into this. So this is the Naked Honey palette. I recently picked up this one and the Naked Reloaded because on the Amazon like Urban Decay shop in the US, they had them for like more than 50% off, which is a really good deal for us in Australia. And because I've never tried them, I thought let's pick it up. And Simply Blair, sorry, I'll link her channel down below. She loves this palette. She just goes on and on about it. And I was just like, well, if Blair loves it, I'm gonna try it. So it comes with a little brush, which actually doesn't feel too bad, which is pretty good. Obviously, I'm probably not really gonna use that, but you know, it's not a bad brush. I'm gonna dip into this shadow right here first, which is called Sweet. And I'm just gonna take my BK 201. And I'm just gonna dip into this. When I mentioned to you guys that I hadn't tried, there's some kick up in these, by the way, so just be mindful of that. When I mentioned to you guys that I hadn't tried Urban Decay before, you guys were so shocked. It was so cute. But it's just, they're really expensive in Australia, and I just had honestly, because they're $80 these palettes in Australia, and they never ever, Mecca doesn't do sales, so they never go on sale here. And I just hadn't ever wanted to spend the money. I bought my mum the original Naked palette, like back in the day, and I mean back in the day. I bought her the original Naked palette and she loved it. She had it for so long. I finally had to pry it out of her hands. I was like, this thing is off, get rid of it. And she actually has the heat. She loves the heat. She actually has the small and the large of the heat. So I think for her, they're really like user friendly. But I don't know why, I've just never been interested in trying them. And then I got Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona and Viseart and all the other incredible palettes, and they just, you know, they started releasing like the Wild West and everything, and I was like, this doesn't seem like me. But yeah, I just really wanted to try this one because, like I said, Simply Blair loves it, and I saw it for a good little deal, really. So that's blended out quite nicely. I wouldn't say it was anything revolutionary, but it's very soft and pretty, and this all over the lids would look quite nice. Wouldn't look terrible. I'm gonna go into a What's Up Beauty R103 brush, and let's go ahead and dip into the Keeper shade, which is this one right here. Let's try that, shall we? Definitely a lot of kick up. Is that normal? Like a lot, look at that. Which I don't normally mind, you know, too much kick up, but that's an excessive amount, I feel. I am not dipping hard into the pan. Anyway, let's just swirl into the outer corner and then slightly windscreen wiper this through the crease. That is a lovely shade though. Look at that. Wow, that's actually a very pretty, very everyday wearable shade. That looks really beautiful. I'm actually working today and filming this quite early in the morning, so I'm going for a natural look. I'm just dipping back into that first shade we picked up, Sweet. Just gonna buff that slightly because I kind of got a bit carried away there. They are blending very lovely and they're not patchy at all. So far, so good. I'm going to pick up a Refa number 14. Did you see that Refa is having a buy one, get one? I think by the time, I'm hoping this video will be up on Friday this week because life has been horrible for the past week for me. Just that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, I'm behind. So I'm hoping this video is gonna go up on Friday, and I think that should be the same day, if not the day after, that the Refa buy one get one sale starts. So you can get one of these at buy one get one. So you can bet your bottom dollar, will be picking up some more Refa brushes. I'm very excited. Anyway, Refa 14. I'm gonna go into a mixture of this shade right here and this shade right here. So it's Drip and Sting. We're just gonna do a light little mix, a mixy mix, because I don't wanna go too dark, but I do wanna deepen this up ever so slightly. That's lovely. Gosh, they are going on very pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. That is lovely. These are good quality mattes. I don't know what I was expecting. I've also been using the Sigma Enchanted palette a bit lately. I actually filmed a Get Ready With Me yesterday and my mic wasn't turned on. So I couldn't use it, but it was that, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this green look on my stories, and it was that green look, which honestly I wasn't that thrilled with anyway, so it's fine that I lost the footage and can't upload it. But I really want to film a Get Ready With Me using the Sigma Enchanted. Let me know in the comments if you actually would be interested in that, and if a lot of you say no, then I just won't even bother. But I just was really sick of using it, if I'm honest. I've been using it a bit, and the quality of the mattes is a bit average. The metallics in that palette is really good, but the mattes are a bit meh. So I just didn't want to use it today, and I really wanted to try this, and this has been pleasantly surprising. I am not going to lie. I'm probably going to use a metallic in this palette. I mean, I'm definitely going to use a metallic in this, but I want to know your guys' opinion, pretty please. I have picked up a heap of cream shadows. So I literally have this Tom Ford Golden Peach Cream and Powder eye color. I have 3, these aren't the new shades. I picked this up in her sale. She had, Charlotte Tilbury had these 3 cream eyeshadows. You could pick up 3 for $70 Australian, and 1 is normally 50 Australian. So I was like, 3 for 70, bargain. In my mind, I was like, teens, you get on that and you pick them up. So I got them. I've got 2 RMS cream shadows, and I've got an Hourglass one and a couple of others. But they're all new and you guys haven't seen me play with them. Can you please let me know in the comments down below, how would you like me to incorporate all of these into like a video, or do you want to see separate looks? Do you just want to see one big kind of, not official roundup, because there's still other brands cream shadows that I want to pick up and test before I do like an official cream shadow roundup. But do you want to see them in videos? Do you want to see just quick little fuss-free everyday quick looks with them? Can you just let me know? Are you interested in seeing them? Let me know, please. Please and thank you. I'm gonna take my Pat McGrath Intensifeyes stick, and I'm just going to pop this over 3/4 of the lid. I'm actually just gonna pick up the brush that this palette came with, and I'm gonna pick up the flat brush end. And I'm gonna go into this golden shade, I think. Yeah, this one right here. This one. Golden. And we'll see. Actually, yeah, no, I'm just gonna dip into that because I am working today and I just feel like actually just wearing a bit of a neutralish look. Let's start by patting. Oh wow, that's actually really pretty. Darker than I thought it was going to be though. Has a little teeny bit of glitter fallout, but nothing major. This brush is actually pretty good for packing on metallics. I'm gonna leave that inner corner free for now because I think I might want to use a different shade. Actually, these are impressive. A lot of you guys didn't think that you liked, is it just this palette? I'll have to try the Reloaded. I still haven't tried that. So I'll do another Get Ready With Me trying the Reloaded. This is kind of impressive. I'm really into this. The quality is great, you guys. Look at that. Okay, I'm actually gonna dip into this honey shade now. And I'm gonna pop that on the inner corner just with the same brush. And we'll just see what this looks like, shall we? Oh, it looks exactly the same as that original shade that I just put on. Maybe a little bit more yellow gold, but you really can't tell the difference. Not bad, that's actually quite pretty. All right, I'm just gonna dip into that drip color. This one. And I'm just going to like marry the outer corners together and run it slightly through the crease. And I'll just take a pinch of that Sting, which is that dark brown, and just also pop that on the outer corner. Lovely, lovely jubbly. That actually is quite pretty and was exceptional quality. I actually really do think the quality of that was really good. I don't know if it's just this palette. I'll try reload it in another video and we'll see, but the quality of this palette is really good. I'm just going to clean up a little bit of fallout that I got under here and then we'll start on the base makeup. I am going to take some of my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that underneath my eyes. Not too much. A little bit goes a really long way. I feel like this will literally last me my entire life, if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to take a little bit of my Cover FX Gripping Primer today. I've been using my like makeup I want to use up. Oh, that just went everywhere. Good job, teens. Anyway, let's pretend that was more graceful than it was, pretty please. I've been using, yeah, my makeup I want to use up quite a lot because obviously I want to use it up. And I think you guys will be impressed with the progress that I've made so far. I'm going to film a like revisit to that at the end of September when it's been about a couple of months. But anyway, I've been using that and I'm sick of the products, so I'm like, I'm gonna use new makeup products today. Let's also take some of my Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm today. Just pop this through the T-zone. And then lately I've been really liking using a green color corrector for my redness. I've been really noticing it making a bit of a difference. My skin's been shit lately, if I can be quite down the line with you. It really has. It's not enjoying me in the present moment. It's really not. And I don't know why. I've been eating healthy, but I think I've been under a lot of stress. I had a family member pass away last week, so I'm okay. Don't worry. I know you guys will be very supportive and concerned, which because you guys are amazing, but I'm taking the time that I need and all that. Don't worry. But that's why I'm also extra slow, if you're wondering, on comments at the moment. But yeah, so I think it's just stress. My skin's really been looking a bit haggard, so I just need to restart. Shall we get real crazy and use a different color corrector? I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown color corrector stick in the shade Light Bisque. Just going all out wild using other products. Oh, this is the Rare Beauty concealer brush, by the way, and I love it. If you caught my favorite makeup brushes video, such a good concealer brush. I think Pat McGrath Labs has one similar shape to this as well, if you prefer to buy from Pat. I'm gonna try this new concoction today for my foundation. I'm gonna take my Uoma Beauty foundation. This is the Say What in T2N Fair Lady. I'm gonna mix it with my Saie Super Glowy Gel because I don't want it to be too matte. So I figured we'd give this a little go. So I'm just gonna pump some out. I've probably pumped out way too much, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna do 2 little dollops of my Super Glowy Gel and we'll mix them together. I have no idea how this will turn. It'll either go really well or really horribly. Oh God, that seems so dark for me today. Apparently I'm extra pale at the minute. That's all right, lucky I've got a high neck on. It's early in the morning. I am working today. I think I've said that. I don't know what I've said in this video already, if I'm honest. I don't want to put too much on, but I do want some coverage. I'm feeling like I want to be flawless and poreless today, if I am honest with you guys. So I also put on my community tab over the weekend, I asked you guys if you would be interested in me like deep diving on some luxury brands, and I just put like 3 brands up to begin with, which was Tom Ford, Chanel, and Victoria Beckham Beauty. I haven't looked at it today, so I don't know what's winning, but or like not interested. It seems like I think you guys are interested, but more so like, because it was like tied, almost tied, I think, for like Victoria Beckham and not interested, but then there was also quite a bit of percentages for like Chanel and Tom Ford. So I think overall the majority of you are interested, just depending on the brand. So I definitely want to, regardless of probably what anyone wants, to be fair, deep dive on Tom Ford, but that's just gonna be a little bit of a slower process because, as you can imagine, she's a spancy. But I have slowly started, you know, collecting some of the products. Let me know if there's any particular products from Tom Ford specifically you'd be interested in. I definitely 100% also want to deep dive on Victoria Beckham, just because that brand is just so good in my opinion, and I already have my cart filled for that one. So again, just waiting to see the results But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Is there other brands? I also thought like maybe I could start picking up even like maybe some La Mer or Dior, or what else was I thinking? Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, let me know the brands that you would be interested in me like deep diving on down below, if you are interested in that, I guess. And then even Guerlain or Guerlain, I think you pronounce it like Guerlain. I've started watching Alison Chase and she's amazing. I really love watching luxury beauty YouTubers at the moment. I'm into Alison Chase, Hey It's Jacqueline, Erin Nicole. Like I've just been really loving their channels lately and I just find them really relaxing too. Alison Chase is French Canadian, so she pronounces everything correctly, like in French, and her voice and her accent, because she pronounces things correctly, is just mesmerizing, and also makes me realize how uncultured I really am, because I am like Chanel, she says Chanel, or I can't say it like she can. She's just amazing. If you want to hear someone speak all of these luxury beauty names correctly because she can speak French and you just want to be soothed, watch Alison Chase. She's amazing. I'm gonna link her channel down below for you guys. She's amazing. For concealer, I'm gonna go into my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is in the shade 2.7N. You guys have seen me use this before. I was using the shade 2.1 and it was way too light for me. So I went into store and picked this one up, and this is like a perfect shade match for me. So happy days. And I really like this concealer. As an update, that foundation's not looking too bad with the super glowy gel. Not too bad at all. It's hard to tell at the moment if I'm being completely transparent because my skin looks pretty bad. I'm just gonna pick up my little concealer brush again, and I find with the Huda concealer, it likes being tapped out with a brush more so than it likes the sponge. Depends on the concealer, hey. Oh, also, I was gonna do a get ready with me because one of you guys had the most brilliant ideas. And I'm sorry, I don't have the name on the top of my head, so I'll put it on the screen. And I'm sorry if you didn't want to be called out, but it was a brilliant idea and deserves some recognition. One of you guys said that you wanted to see a video from me talking about all of the brands and holiday releases that I wanted to see kind of released this year, like what I'm hoping to see. And I just thought that was such a fun idea. So I'm going to film another like get ready with me and talk about it while I'm getting ready, like doing my makeup. And I just thought that would be fun. So I'll film that. I've also got a 7-day declutter series that I just have to edit. I was hoping to get it up next week, but I have a feeling I've probably not gotten the time to edit, just given everything going on in my life right now. So that'll be coming, but I don't know, do you guys want that all in 7 days, or should I do like 2 videos, like try and get 4 videos up a week and like do 2 or spread out over weeks, or do you just want to go 7 days in a row of declutters? Let me know. I've broken it down into like categories, and I've done like the desk format, and then at the very end I'll do like a beauty room tour and how I store it all, blah blah blah. Let me know. So now we get to do this. Now this is Emily from Emily's Makeup Bag's fault. I'll link her down below as well, because if you don't follow her, what is wrong with you? But this is the shade 1, Laguna, and I just watched her recent Do I Regret Picking This Makeup Up, I think, or something. I can't remember which video it was. I watch all her videos, so I can't remember the titles. But she was raving and raving about this bronzer, and it finally came out in Australia, but I didn't pick it up because it has coconut in it and fragrance. So I am like, is this gonna break me out real bad? I only used it once yesterday in that video that I tried filming because I just picked it up the other day. But obviously that footage isn't going to see the light of day. But it didn't break me out yesterday. I didn't wake up with breakouts, but sometimes I feel I can wear coconut once off and fragrance once off, but if I wear it like every day in a row, it might break me out. But we'll see, because sometimes there's products where honestly it has those products in it and it's fine. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. But Emily is not wrong. This is, I think, the best cream bronzer I have ever used in my life, ever. I actually think that. Look at the shade. Is it not the most beautiful shade? And have you seen like how easy this is just blending out? It is amazing. I'm truly shocked. I know everyone, I'm the last person probably on YouTube to pick this bronzer up, and I know everyone has been raving about it. I'm just bringing it down my neck because that foundation is too dark for me, so I'm just trying to blend it a little bit. I know everyone's raving about this. And I literally was watching everyone rave with FOMO, but also thinking to myself, like, surely how good it is. Like, how good is it? Because there's so many good cream bronzers in the market, and holy dooly, this is mind-blowing, you guys. I get it. I get it. Emily, I get it. It's so good. It's so good. I just am, it's the shade, I think, but it's also the formula. Like, it just, I don't know. This is really good. And if this gives me acne, I will be in the corner crying. That's where you'll find me, because I love it. It's so good. Coffee break. I have my Las Vegas mug, by the way, today. This is my favorite mug at the moment. I'm desperately dreaming of going back to Vegas at the moment. I'm just missing it so much. I really am. We're even going a little crazy with powder today. For my under eyes, I'm gonna take this by Terry Hydra palette. This was, I don't super love this, but I just thought I'd bring it out and give it another go, because in the declutters, I've obviously gone through all my makeup, and there's some makeup that's on the chopping block that I'm like, I need to be playing with this and seeing if I really do want to keep this, because this was just expensive and I really want it to work for me, but I don't super love it. So I'm like, you need to try it, and if it's not going to work for you, we need to move it on. So I'm going to take these two shades down here, like a mixture of them, and I'm going to use them on my under eyes. So I'm just using my Sigma F35 like I normally do. I think I said this in another video too, but I need to do a concealer update, because I have updated thoughts on all my concealers, but also my under eyes. This is looking lovely for now. Actually, this is looking really lovely. Let's see, because by the end of the video, usually my under eyes will have turned if they're going to, so we'll find out. I'm also going to take my Uoma Beauty Trippin Smooth powder. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Trippin Smooth powder in the shade Light, because I've only used this once with you guys actually, and this is the real fancy one, like that has that middle bit. And I'm just going to take this on this Kaleidos blush brush. I've cleaned these so they don't have blush on them from my Kaleidos video. How good was the PR package that Kaleidos sent me, by the way? I was so blown away. You should have seen me when I picked them up. I was like, amazing. So I'm just gonna tap this lightly. The only thing I find with this Uoma powder, no, this brush is actually too dense just for this specific powder. I pick up this Decay Beauty 102. I just find this powder isn't like translucent, and it kind of darkens my foundation, which I really don't need specifically today. But anyway, I haven't been setting my powder with my powder puff as much this winter, which is interesting. My skin's definitely getting drier as I get older, for sure. And now this winter has been quite cold, so my skin has just been like, we don't need all of this powder, sister friend. Which has been quite interesting. I've really been getting on this glow train, and yeah. I feel like I need to do an updated video on, like, I think it was last year, I filmed a video where it was like, it might have even been this year at the start of this year, where I was like, this is how I used to do my makeup versus how I do it now. And I feel like I can even do, I have a hair here, no wonder it's itchy. I feel like I can do an updated one of that where it's like, this is how I was doing my makeup even just last year versus how I do it now. It's really different. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that as well. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you've probably just naturally seen the evolution, I would imagine. I need some bronzer, but honestly, I don't need that much because this is looking so lovely. But let me pick a bronzer. You know what bronzer I'm gonna use? I'm gonna try this Mario Skin Perfector in light, because I don't really need a lot. So let's just see how we go with this. I'm actually gonna try this Refa number 25. It's just kind of like a big fluffy powder brush. And I'm just going to kind of do this and sweep it, because I don't need a lot. That NARS bronzer is really doing most of the work. That actually looks really lovely. Do we like that? I really am liking that. Okay. For highlighter, I'm going to take my Vive Skin Dew. I just love this product. I know you guys haven't been seeing me use it a lot because I'm trying to use up that LYS one, but this is still just chef's kiss, you guys. Look at that. Just amazing. I know she's releasing concealers soon, and I'm like, can you hurry up and release them? I'm excited to try it. Look how natural that looks. Gorgeous. Now I'm also going to add on top, which honestly I shouldn't because this is looking quite lovely, but I just can't help myself. Ray Rider from Kaleidos. Reminds me a bit, this Ray Rider, of, look at that. Ooh, Champagne Pop. That's what it reminds me of. Beautiful. Probably put a little bit too much on my nose. Don't come for me. I like a little nose pop, okay? I'm just gonna quickly go off camera. I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna use the Gimme Brow, the Essence Brow Pen, and the Patrick Ta Lamination Gel. And then I'm gonna also, while I'm there, put my Black Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner in the top waterline and actually I'm gonna leave my lower waterline free today just because I am working and sometimes it can irritate my under eye, like my eyes, because I've got heavy computer work today. So let me go off camera quickly and do that, and I will be right back. I'm back, brows are done, and I just popped that black eyeliner in the top waterline is what I'm trying to spit out there. Let's just quickly finish the lower lash line just while we're here, because you know I'm just going to do something boring. I'm just going to pick up a mixture. Actually, I'm just going to pop Swarm, I think, on the lower lash line. This is just a Delium Tools 777 Shader brush. And I'll just run this. I actually like this palette more than I thought. And you know why? Because it's a lot more mustard leaning than you probably think. And you know, I just love a good mustard shade. I really do. And I'll just put a teensy bit of Keeper and Drip. Just and smudge that just lightly, just to even the look out a little bit with the top. Perfect. For the inner corner, I'm just going to take this shade right here on a pencil brush. This is called Flyby. Oh, that's really pretty. Really pretty for the everyday. I just pop that on the inner corner and the brow beam. And then let me put my Victoria Beckham mascara on. This is the mascara that I use on the everyday. I really like it for work. For cream blush, I'm going to take my Chanel Le Beige Intense Coral Water Fresh Cream Blush. And I'm just going to pick this up on a slanted Real Techniques brush. I just love these like water fresh blushes. They still haven't come out in Australia, so hopefully they get released soon. I'll just tap this onto the high points here. Such a great formula, this blush, honestly. I love it. And then I'm going to take this, the Blushing Delights palette from Pat, and I'm going to go into this shade ever so slightly. So I'm just going to pick up my Rose Quartz brush from BH, and I'm just going to tap into a little bit because these are quite pigmented. I'll just lightly. Do you need to do this step? Absolutely not. Am I extra? Absolutely. You bet your bottom dollar. I feel like this is looking quite lovely. Quite lovely. Setting spray. So Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray. Spray it on the sponge, pat it out. This is the second time using the Uoma powder, like I said, and it's looking really nice. And the under eyes are still looking really nice with that by Terry powder too. So good to know. For lips, I'm going to take my Pat McGrath contour lip liner. And then I thought we'd try another Kaleidos lip clay today. So I'm going to go into the neutral one, which is called Bear. And we'll see how this goes. And I'll pop a note in the description box too of how this wears throughout the day. Yeah, that should be okay. All the products, by the way, will be linked down below. They really do feel nice on the lips, but I will say, if you want like that super, super opaque liquid lip, this isn't the formula for you, but I don't personally want that. It's just not my style, so I quite like these, but I am gonna wear this as long as I can today. So I'll pop in the description box how this wears, especially because I drink a lot of coffee, which I know breaks up lips, which is not really the lipstick's fault, right? Like, you can't blame science for what it does, but I'll let you know, long story short, how this performs. We're done, and I'm liking how this is looking. Let me go and put my hair topper on. If you don't know, I suffer from hair loss. I try and talk about it as much as I can because I don't think there should be stigma around it, and I wear alternative hair. Need to film an updated video. Anyway, I'm gonna go put my hair topper on and I will be right back with the final look. Okay, and this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I quite like it. My comfort zone would pick a lighter lip, but I really do want to test this lip out, but I do think it looks really nice. The Urban Decay shadows were impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the way this look has turned out. Even this gold is a little bit outside. This whole look is actually really like the gold is outside my comfort look. The lip is outside my comfort look. Comfort zone is what I'm trying to spit out. But I really like it, and I really like the way that the Urban Decay shadows performed. I don't know if it's just that palette. I'll do another video testing the Naked Reloaded and we shall see. And the lip feels really comfortable, and I like the way the skin turned out, and yeah, I guess that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. I always love hearing from you guys. If you're watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. I truly appreciate you more than anything. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It truly helps my channel out. So close to 6K. So close. And other than that, I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.